Do you dream about a lovely future but find yourself stuck and unhappy in your day-to-day life? Maybe you long to find happiness but you feel like it's always just out of reach. My name is Karen. I'm an experienced clinical psychologist, and in today's video I'm going to talk about why we chase happiness in the future, and then I'm going to share 6 easy tips for how to live in the present. So why do we chase happiness in the future? Well, it's the dream, isn't it? The day that we finally get the perfect job, find the right partner, or whatever it may be that you're waiting for to make you happy. These are things that call to us from the future. And it's not all bad, right? Because having future goals and having a dream for the future can be very powerfully motivating. But there is a downside to spending too much time chasing happiness in the future. For a start, it leads you to being very dissatisfied with your present. It's kind of like being on a treadmill, searching for the moment of happiness in the future. We miss out on the day-to-day pleasures, the little moments. Our brains are predisposed to thinking and planning ahead, and that has actually been very useful for us in an evolutionary perspective. But living in the present moment, or bringing our attention to the present moment, is absolutely essential for your mental and physical well-being. I've always been a driven person, and I remember the exact moment that I had an epiphany about this. I'm standing, riffling through a rack of jeans in a shop in Taiwan. I'm always anxious underneath because I have the sense that time's running out, that there's not enough time, that I'm too old to qualify for my master's and still have time to build a career and to even think about if I even want to have children or not. But as I busily and quickly rushing through choosing a pair of jeans, suddenly I stopped dead. And in that moment, I just dropped into the present. I became aware of everything, the colors, the smells. Anyone who's been in Taiwan will know what I mean when I talk about the smells. The noise, the people, the music, even the sensation of the air conditioner. And in that moment, there's suddenly a dawning realization that there is enough time. I have enough time. I have all the time in the whole world. The only time there ever is now, right now. That realization rocked me. I stopped panicking about getting into masters and building up the brownie points to get through the selection process. And ever since, I frequently remind myself that there is enough time, and I use my techniques that I'm about to share with you to bring myself back into the present moment and to experience the joy and the peace and the serenity in the here and now, if we only stop to take a moment to appreciate it. So, how to start living in the present? I'm going to share with you 6 super helpful tips that I personally use and that I hope that you will find helpful too. The first one is to cultivate gratitude. There are many ways of cultivating gratitude. Personally, I like to come up with 3 things that I'm grateful for, 3 new things that I'm grateful for every day. Having a habit of looking for things to be grateful for helps you to become more aware of the present moment and to scan your present moment for things to be grateful for, because There are always so many, aren't there? Tip number 2 is embrace mindfulness. Look, I'm not great with meditation, to say the least, but I have found that a moving meditation, in terms of being really aware of things that are going on around me, has been the most helpful. And in fact, that is the purpose of mindfulness. You notice things, you see things, you smell things, you hear things, you taste things, you touch things. This is mindfulness in practice. If you're finding this video helpful in any way, then please click the like and subscribe buttons. It's super helpful for the algorithm, of course, and it's also a big encouragement to me to continue making these videos. Tip number 3 is to have realistic expectations of yourself and of others. Let go of perfectionism and accept that being imperfect is all about being human. Done is better than perfect, and good enough is good enough. Tip number 4 is practice self-compassion. We constantly get things wrong, don't we? We have to be kind to ourselves and self-compassionate as much as possible. But for goodness sake, don't give in to that inner temptation to be your own harshest critic. You know, that voice, that critical voice, is actually a part of you that is very scared and is trying to protect you, but it is doing so in the most unhelpful way. Shouting at yourself and criticizing yourself does not make you better. It doesn't make you a better person, and it doesn't make you do things better. Practicing self-compassion actually allows you to forgive yourself for your mistakes and to build on the strengths that you already have. Tip number 5 is connect with others. In today's world of scrolling through social media and endless social comparison, where everybody seems to have a better life or more money or more peaceful family life or better behaved children, these are things that lead us into complete dissatisfaction with our present and for longing for something to be different in the future, rather than taking action to make things different. Connecting with real people in real time drops us out of that social comparison and brings us into the here and now. When you spend time with people that you care about, put away your phone. Close your laptop. Put your phone in your bag or in your car. My last tip, tip number 6, is laugh. Laughter is the best medicine, and laughter brings you into the present moment immediately, because you can't laugh at something that is a daydream of the future, or a worry of the future for that matter. You laugh at something in the present, finding the humor in life's little absurdities and finding things that are funny and laughing together and laughing at yourself is a great way and an easy way to bring yourself into the present moment. What do you do to bring laughter into your life? Or what kinds of things and what comedians do you find funny? Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear. The thing is, there is no future in which happiness is guaranteed. Life is messy, unpredictable, full of ups and downs, and happiness, in fact, is an emotion that comes and goes, just like any other emotion. And happiness is to be found in the present moment, not in some future accomplishment. Living in the present moment allows you to find meaning and joy and interest and entertainment and laughter and connection right here, right now, in your messy, unpredictable, and sometimes chaotic life. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know in the comments. And if you have any question that you'd like to ask me, then please let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.